Que rollo pollos, and welcome to another episode inside the beautiful world of Land of the Pollos. Oh, yeah, it is actually a beautiful day in the Land of Pollos. Not only that, but it's a beautiful night where I live right now in real life. And because of that, I'm trying not to speak too loud. That way I don't wake anybody up. Anyway, today's episode is all about making a furnace room and a place where I can smelt things and return to after I go mining, kind of take care of all the smelting that needs to be done. But I would like to show you guys some of the changes that I did in between this episode and last episode. But before I do anything, let's go ahead and say good morning to Benito the chicken. Oh, let me get some seeds. That way he notices me. Benito, what's up, buddy? You got any words of wisdom for us today?
Buenos dias, Josh. It's a beautiful day in Land of the Boils. Here are my words of wisdom to you. Be kind to yourself and forgive yourself. That is all. Hasta la vista.
Oh, that is just beautiful, Benito. Here, have some seeds. I really like the part about forgiving yourself. I think sometimes in life people do things and they make a big deal about it, but sometimes all we have to do is forgive ourselves to have a calm, cool, collected mind. Not take anything too seriously. All right. So, in today's episode, like I said, we're going to make a furnace slash smelting slash mine area, which I kind of already have the outline here in the wall where I want it. But let me show you what I did from the break in between this video and last video. So I did end up adding the item frames. I'm not so sure what to put in these last six, but considering there's so many more things in the game these days, I'm sure I'm going to find something. Rotten flesh is going to be just like mob droppings and things like that. I have like plants here, wooden things, not just wood, but things that are also made out of wood. And then a bunch of things like ore, sand. I was thinking of just putting glass and sand in the same one, but figure since I have all these chests, might as well make use of them. And I also added this just like tiny floor next to the chests and also next to the mine that we're going to make today and Benito's house because I think it looks cleaner that way and it does kind of connect the cherry oak or the cherry wood pillars that we already have. So it's kind of my reasoning for that. I still do intend to keep this, grass area. The majority of this area is going to be grass, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. I just like how it looks. Yeah, and I really am liking how this crater is starting to look with all of these trees growing nicely inside. I actually was doing some wood gathering off camera, and I had a hard time finding the crater because when you look down into the crater from above, it just looks like a forest. So you have to like really look at it from a different angle to tell that there's some person living in here. So I really got to figure out a better way to recognize my crater. Anyway, all right, let's get started on this furnace room slash mining room. So I do know that I want to keep the interior clean and sleek, just as any interior of those buildings are going to be. And then it will transition. What in the world was that? Whoa, okay, that, I don't know. I hope that noise came through in the audio because that, that was a freaky noise. Goodness gracious. I don't know what in the world that was. Anyway, back to mining. Um, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm thinking I'm going to put the furnaces on the sides of the walls. Um, but we'll see how this looks. The best thing to do, maybe, is to have an open area this way. I'll go one more, and then let's see what it looks like if I put the furnaces in here. I don't think you can see the back wall with furnaces in between. Kind of like the chest you were able to. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I think if we have the furnaces there, and then on this side, we'll go ahead and Oh, wow. Is there a cave down here? Is that the noise I heard? Did I hear like some type of mob? Maybe I should light that place up before I do anything else, right? Because then if mobs keep spawning back here, I'm going to have to listen to them. Okay, let me go ahead and just light this place up because my intentions are not to do a lot of cave mining. Speaking of mining, I am old school Minecrafter, and I'm all about strip mining. I don't even know, if that method works these days, but it's definitely. What should I put back here? Let's put dirt. Yeah, I actually prefer strip mining. I've always preferred strip mining. It's peaceful. I know it takes a lot longer sometimes to find things, but it's also a lot safer. If I ever did like a cave exploring video, I guess I would try that, but I would definitely need to be prepared with armor and things. For the floor, let's go ahead and put. Is this a double space? Yes. For the floor, let's do. I do like the look of stone. Oh no. Do I have another pickaxe? I don't. I do like the look of stone for the floor because it is going to be a mining area, but I don't think I want it to look dirty and rugged until we get to the lower part of the mine. And my idea of the mine is just going to be a staircase all the way down. Um, so yeah, I also added a crafting table here because I didn't want to keep running back and forth into the crafting room. I might just start adding them everywhere for efficiency. Here we go. Yeah, so let me go ahead and finish out this floor. I'm not so sure what the floor is going to be. Let's try pink planks. How about that? Let's see what pink planks look like. Do I have any pink planks? Let's make some. All right, let's see what this looks like. Okay. This might suffice for now. Maybe we'll change in the future, but I don't think that's too shabby. I do not think that's too shabby at all. And then the roof, let's go ahead and make this pink as well. Or we can go different. And maybe we can add logs. I don't mind collecting more logs off camera. But let's see how it looks first. Would it make more sense if the logs were on the floor because it's more of a dirty, rugged space anyway? I think that looks all right. Okay. So we are also going to add. How many smokers do I have? Okay, I have 4. So I don't know how often smokers are used, but I think I'm just going to put them in the center here. Maybe we'll just do that much for now. I don't see myself smoking a whole bunch of food in the future, but I do see myself coming back from mining trips and having a lot of stuff um, to smelt. So I think having more furnaces than smokers is gonna be a good idea. Let's actually get even more here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Oh yeah, so now I have another space. I can just go ahead and put another smoker in here. That way that looks nice and symmetrical. Let's try that. Boom, bada bing, check it out. Perfecto. And then let's finish out the pink floor, and then I think I'm going to have more roof to add, right? Yes. All right, let's put some planks down here. After I put the logs up here, let's see how we can make this entrance crystal clean and crystal clear that it is going downstairs into a mining area. One thing I should do is add some torches in here, though. The last thing I need is mobs blowing this thing up. Okay, what if the mine was a 2-way staircase down? So the strip mine, this will just be our strip mine. I'll actually ignore any caves when I make the staircase. I'll probably go all the way to bedrock. Oops. I'll probably go all the way to bedrock off camera, but I think this is a good start for now. This is going to go all the way to bedrock, and then I'll add staircases on the way up. And that'll be my efficient way to get to that strip mine. Let's go ahead. Another thing I could try, I know some people do like a vertical hole where you just drop into water. But to tell you the truth, with all the updates they added in this game, I think it's going to be a lot of things I'm going to run into if I try that route. Okay, how does this look for the entrance of the mine? Oh no, I hear a zombie. Hold on now. Oh, I think it's on the right of. See, there's definitely a cave in there. I'm gonna probably have to light that up sometime or later because I am not trying to have mobs in this area. Let's go Mimi's first, and then let's go finish the rest of that. Me, 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 me. Buenas noches. And another buenos dias in Land of the Boyos. All right, give how one can. Okay, let's go back to this. Oh, hello. Horsey. Horsey, horsey. I need to get myself a horsey suit. All right. Wait, is this symmetrical? Oh, yes, I'm liking this. And then maybe the very first part of this is nice. And then after that, it just turns to black. Yeah, perfect. Cool, I like it. And then what we can do is add some doors for safety. So let me. Oh, see, I think having a crafting table in here might not be a bad idea. I'm just not so sure where I would put it. So let's go over here to this one. Yeah, let's put some doors in here. I like the idea of iron doors, but I'm broke when it comes to iron these days. So I'm just gonna put. I don't know if pink. Well, I guess pink doors is gonna match the vibe in here. But yeah, I really like how that looks. Oh, this is so cool. And then maybe we have. Do I have enough? Um, do I have any leather? If I have leather, I might be able to put some item frames in here that kind of show it's a mine. Um, I'm not. Where would I have leather? If I think it would be in mob droppings. Or do I have any leather on me? No. Okay. How about let's just steal some of these item frames since they're not being used at the moment. I really like the idea of having just like a pickaxe on top to show that it is a mine. Do I have a pickaxe? Here, what's I'll use the stone pickaxe because I have an iron one anyway. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be great. We'll put a mine here, and then we'll put a furnace. So we have a smelting room, and it's also a mine. It doubles up. Oh, this is nice. I don't think this needs doors to go inside. I just think it's going to be easily accessible. I don't think I'll put pressure plates here for safety reasons. But yes, I really like how this turned out. This is one of the simpler builds I did. I do want everything in this area to match this cherry wood vibe I got going on, but I'm just trying to build the things that I think are essential to longevity in this world, you know? And for me, we got the chest area out of the way, and now we have our beginning of the strip mine and our smelting area and also our smoker area. And I'm talking about smoking food type of smoking area. Yeah, perfecto. I think the next episode I might focus on making an animal farm or I might focus on making a crop farm, kind of like planting food. That's the one thing I have trouble with. I don't have much food in here, and I need to start stocking up on food because that's just what I got to do to survive. And I'm going to try to refrain from eating chicken in front of you, Benito, because I don't want to be too rude. I think it's very rude if I eat chicken in front of Benito. So anytime I happen to have a piece, you know what? You know what? I will not eat chicken anymore because Benito is giving us so many nice words of wisdom, and he's been such a good pet chicken and friend. So you know what, Benito? Mark my words, from this day forward, I will not eat another piece of chicken. All right. So yeah, I really like how this turned out. I am going to end the video here as we are just about out of time. And in the next video, you go ahead and look forward to me building a food farm or an animal farm. Yes, but for now, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time in the land of Pollo.